Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am still stuck to local rides because my condition hasn't improved all that much. These things take time to mend, and I don't want to go far from home just yet, as I'm still suffering leg cramps, foot cramps, and arthritis. And if something was to happen, okay, I would have difficulty walking home or back to civilization, so these local rides will have to do for now. If you're new to this channel and maybe wondering what the heck am I waffling on about, then you will have to watch some of my recent videos to fill in the jigsaw pieces. Back to today's ride, where we are starting off on the donkey path. Then a shortcut across Allerton Golf Course, which is being heavily modified and upgraded. Proposals include building of a part subterranean pavilion, incorporating a shop and golf-related facilities with associated enclosed refuse area, extension to elevated terrace, and installation of a retractable roof over layout to adventure golf course and practice putting green. Reconfigure golf course to form a single 18-hole golf course. Creation and retention of new tees and greens, and the layout of a new ornamental lake and balancing pond. Planning permission was granted initially in February 2020, but following the onset of the coronavirus pandemic, it became self-evident that elements within the consented approval are now financially and operationally inviable. Issues included the large subterranean basement to the clubhouse becoming expensive and technically difficult to construct, while an adventure golf course between the 18th green and clubhouse was obstructive to views and potentially dangerous for children using the adventure golf course. The start and finish of the 18-hole course were too far away from the clubhouse and required crossing a road. This may seem totally unnecessary to explain all this in detail, but people have written to me asking for information on it. So I just thought it was about time that I filled in some of the details. Now, back on with the video. Yawn. Sorry about all that, guys, but I think all that just put me to sleep, and now I can't think of anything to say. So if you're still here, still watching, and you don't mind these kind of videos, then why not click the like button and the subscribe button, and then ding the bell icon. This is all free for you and no effort, but it would mean so much to me. In fact, it would make my day. Allerton, or Overton 1086, which means a town of alder trees, from the Old English Alderton, which became Allerton in 1292. Allerton is positioned on a hill, the highest point being Allerton Golf Club, which was built in 1939. As yet, I can find no history on the so-called donkey path. But apart from its name and as it runs alongside Allerton Priory, it's not too difficult to imagine what its use was for. Back to today, some of you may recognize this short trail, as many of my videos begin or start here. But how can I live this close to this trail and not add it to my videos? I think it makes a nice intro or extra to this kind of slow, off-road style of footage, as those of you that know me know that I dislike road mileage and prefer as much off-road as I can find. The donkey path is situated between Allerton Golf Course and Allerton Towers. But if anybody wants to know exactly where any of the trails are located in any of my videos, then please leave a comment down below and I will reply to all of them.
Oh, what's this? I'll try this way.
It was so steep that I had to roll it backwards until my back wheel was supported by the gate. It's steeper than it looks on camera.
Steep.
And onto the loop line at the Lydiate Barrier, heading east towards the Halewood Triangle. And yes, this is the Liverpool Loop line again, and I'm sure I will use it many more times in the future, as it makes convenient shortcuts to reach many parts of Liverpool without having to cycle on the notorious public roads. Not just because of all the dangers, but because it makes the video footage mind-numbingly boring, or even more boring. It has come to my notice that students have trouble sleeping before an exam, etc., so they purchase raindrop videos to help them sleep. Well, guys, I suggest watching one of my videos. That would work, and it's free. Just subscribe and click the bell icon. Just passing the beginning of the Halewood Triangle, and I was thinking that I have not really labeled exact locations to my position throughout this video, as I have covered the entire loop line in other videos. But if you're new to my channel and live nearby and would like to try any of these trails, but unsure where they are or accessibility, then leave your questions in the comment section below, as I reply to all comments, or just make any comments or even constructive criticisms, good or bad, and I will get back to you.
Hello.
You, what's that aroma?
Smoke weed every day.
What a glorious day, and the first real day of summer. Well, it looks and feels like it. Coming to the end of the loop line now, and onto a higher road, Hunts Cross. But I didn't feel like stopping or turning round and going back, so I did what I usually do and cut out the road footage till I found a country lane and the continuation of my journey. Within Way Lane, Hale just past the Child of Hale statue, just on the left.
Ow. Ugh.
I got so used to my 26-inch wheels on my other fat bike that these 14-inch wheels feel very odd. Each little dip in the surface feels like it's going to chuck me over the handlebars, and coupled with my lack of balance and confidence, this really does feel odd, so I will be taking it easy along here.
Alright, thanks, mate.
Smoke weed every day.
And finally I reached Hale Lighthouse, which was my goal for today. Today's Hale Lighthouse was built in 1906 after replacing a shorter tower built around 1838. The tower is 45 feet high and the lamp's beam could be seen 40 miles away. The lighthouse was last used in 1958 when it was decommissioned. The main light now stands in the Merseyside Maritime Museum in the Albert Dock.
Right, that's enough scenery for one day.
Scenery? Bah, humbug. It has time to set off in a homeward direction now, as I'm feeling leg cramps, etc., and I need to be nearer my home.
Alright, thank you. Okay.
electric as well? Or?
Yeah, I've got a shattered hip. I can't get on a normal bike, so I've got an electric one that I could just step through. Because I love riding my bike, but I was stuck at home since last October. So.
What are you doing now?
No, they haven't mended it, and they've just let it go. They said even if we do a hip hop, you'll end up with arthritis anyway. But it's getting to us. I'm using this as physiotherapy, but
It's what you enjoy as well. You get houses.
Well, yeah, I make YouTube videos, so.
Sorry. We won't leave you to it.
All right, thank you.
They're expensive.
This was about 1,500. My other one was 4,500. That's the one I fell off and broke my hip on. But
1,500
yeah, it does it all.
How far can you go on a charge?
That's debatable. They say 50 miles, because you got like 5 different modes: speed modes, eco modes, and you're pedaling at the same time. But I've got a spare battery for when I do go flat. I've got enough to get home. Yeah. I recommend them to anybody. You want to get yourselves out and about. Yeah. Well, if you can, yeah.
I always seem to meet nice, friendly people when I'm out and about riding in this vicinity.
All right, thanks.
A biker walks into a bar and tells the bartender that he has a blonde joke. The bartender says, "I'd be careful saying a blonde joke in here." On your left is a blonde lady that does mixed martial arts, and on your right is a blonde female cop. Not to mention there are 3 blonde lady bartenders, including myself. Are you sure you still want to tell it? The biker then replies, "Well, not anymore, no. Not if I'm going to have to explain it 5 times." Well, I enjoyed that ride, but I need to finish it somewhere. So I will say that's all, folks, and that will do for now.